Asim Munir again. America is hosting again the Asim Munir.
Look, I think there is obviously something that has gone wrong, and we don't quite know what it is for all of us. I'm sure that our government is focused very much on the situation. For me, it is very clear that some of the strategic assumptions on the basis of which we have been conducting most of our policies will have to be reviewed very carefully and closely in the coming weeks. Let me stress, first of all, there is an ongoing negotiation. So it's not as if this is the final word. And Mr. Trump is known for somewhat assertive negotiating tactics. So it is possible this is part of a negotiating style which we have not seen before in international diplomacy and which is therefore very difficult for us to understand and accept. But having said that, what is clear to me is that the picture has changed for us in rather important ways, at least on the trade dimension. Now, there are two or three things we have to think about. Number one, on the trade side, we clearly have to diversify. We clearly have to take steps on our part to identify other markets, other places to sell. We have a free trade agreement with the UK. We can sell them a lot more goods. Maybe some companies in the UK might even purchase goods from India, repackage them and ship them to America without paying the Indian duty tariffs there. Who knows? Various things may be possible. We also have to find new markets, Africa, Asia, and so on. The second thing we have to look at very carefully is whether the other aspects of the strategic partnership with America are affected. There are working groups on a number of subjects. We're discussing with them AI cooperation, we're discussing with them security cooperation, defense procurement, various things. Now, are those things happening or not happening? Are they proceeding undisturbed even while there is a certain kind of rhetoric coming from the White House? That is an important question to understand. If everything has been affected, then obviously a fundamental reorientation of what used to be considered a very close relationship may be happening. But if everything else is working normally, then I think we should see this as part of a negotiating position on the question of trade alone, and we should try and solve it in the trade negotiations concept. ये है कि जो कुछ चल रहा है, ये काफी चिंतित है कि एक देश जो हमारे नज़दीकी रिश्ता से चल रहे थे, जो मैं कहूँ एक स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप के बुनियाद पे हम काम कर रहे थे और हमारे दूसरे पॉलिसीज पे भी असर पड़ता था इससे, अगर उस देश उनके एटीट्यूड को बदल लिए तो भारत को बहुत सारी चीज़ें सोचना पड़ेगा. अगर ये सिर्फ नेगोशिएटिंग टैक्टिक है, हम सारे सुने हैं कि ट्रंप साहब जिस किस्म के डील बनाना पसंद करते हैं कि उनके स्टाइल काफ़ी अलग है, जो हम शायद अंतर्राष्ट्रीय न्यायतंत्र में कभी देखा नहीं होगा कि इस किस्म का स्टाइल, और शायद सिर्फ वो है, और शायद ये आने वाले 2-3 हफ्ते में जहां हमारे नेगोशिएशंस चल रहे हैं कि शायद कुछ दूसरे अंडरस्टैंडिंग, दूसरा समझौता पे पहुंच जा सकेंगे, मालूम नहीं है. लेकिन भारत को भी अपने हित है, वी हैव आवर ओन सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट, इसके बुनियाद में ही हमारे नेगोशिएटर्स काम करेंगे. तो मेरे ख्याल में ये नेगोशिएशन कैसे चलेगा, हमें 2-3 हफ्ता इंतज़ार करना पड़ेगा. इसके साथ हमें नए मार्केट्स भी ढूंढना पड़ेगा. ये नहीं कि सिर्फ अमेरिका पे हम बिक रहे हैं, वो बहुत बड़ा मार्केट है, $90 बिलियन का मार्केट है, लेकिन दूसरे देशों भी है. अभी यूके के साथ हमने फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट करवा दिया, वहाँ हमारे सारे चीज़ें 99% भारतीय गुड्स पे टैरिफ है ही नहीं यूके में आज से. तो मैं आपसे कहूँगा कि ये काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण अवसर है. फिर यूरोपियन यूनियन के साथ चर्चा चल रही है, दूसरे देशों के साथ भी बातचीत हो रही है. तो अब मेरे ख्याल में अफ्रीका, एशिया, कई नए मार्केट्स हमें ढूंढना पड़ेगा. आखिरी चीज़ ये है कि हम ये भी देखना चाहिए कि अगर अमेरिका का साथ हमारे दूसरे किस्म के रिश्ते जो रूटीनली चल रहे थे, जैसे कि टेक्नोलॉजी पे कोऑपरेशन, एआई के रिसर्च में हम लोग एक साथ थे. आपको ये भी पता है कि हमारे देशों के आपस में सिक्योरिटी विषय पे, इंटेलिजेंस, डिफेंस में भी बहुत अच्छे रिश्ता बन रहे थे. अगर ये भी अफेक्टेड हो गया है तब तो बहुत सीरियस चेंज की बात है, बहुत सीरियस बदलाव की बात है. लेकिन अगर ये सिर्फ ये है कि देखिए वो सब ऐसे ही चल रहे हैं जैसे पहले चल रहा था, और सिर्फ ट्रंप साहब और टैरिफ्स के ऊपर बस एक ही विषय पे चर्चा करने की जरूरत है, वो तो अलग बात है. तो ये सब सरकार जानते हैं, उनसे पूछिए, मुझसे मत. लेकिन मैं जो बाहर से देख रहा हूँ ये काफी चिंतित विषय है.
One more important thing, Brazil has also reached out to the Prime Minister.
He quoted India
and he quoted the Indian view also. At the same time, China is giving a very, very serious, aggressive statement on this tariff issue of United States. How do we see both things?
Look, on China, let's say right now China is selling many goods to the US at 30% and we are supposed to sell at 50 in 3 weeks' time. China has been given an exemption for 90 days. All of this means that China is already in a better position than India is, partially because China has access to very important things that the Americans need, especially rare earths and indispensable things for American battery and electronics manufacturing. Therefore, the Chinese have a stronger hand than we have. What we are selling them is pharmaceuticals is the one major thing we give them that they can't do without, but they have exempted pharmaceuticals anyway from this 50% tariff. So we'll have to see. I think China is in a better position. As far as Brazil is concerned, they've already got 50% imposed upon them, and for non-trade related reasons. It is about their prosecution of the former President Bolsonaro, who is a friend and ally of Mr. Trump's. Mr. Trump is objecting to that. So the Brazil situation is a bit different from ours, but the net effect is we are the two countries with 50% to face, and therefore there is a common cause to be made. Thanks very much.